Are you looking for a really nice and flirty makeup? Because I have created this beautiful thing for my birthday and I just think it is the best thing ever because it's so subtle. It looks like you just came out of a Victoria's Secret model shoot and you are ready to rock. I am in love with this look. I love the products that are going to be on here and you guys are not ready for those products. The first thing that we'll begin with is clearing out the skin and toning it out. I will go ahead with Rose, my favorite deep hydration facial toner. This is by Fresh and this is my all-time favorite for the past couple of weeks. As you can see, it have used quite a bit of it already. And I did drop the bottle so the cap broke off, unfortunately, but this means that I still have to finish it for sure. I am out of my cotton pads. I'll be adding it to the paper towel, which is still fine, but just make sure that you're not rubbing onto your skin. You're gently tapping on it, making sure the toner is absorbed. Good glowy makeup look means you have nice and nourished skin that is giving that ultimate glow, gives the best effects of a deep hydration, and the only way to do that is to make sure that your skin is prepped really well. And I love to do that with my basic skincare products. We have already used the toner. Then I want to go with a really good deep hydration moisturizer. Here I have the one by Glow Recipe, Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. This one is really good. I did not think that I would like it this much, but I fell in love with it as soon as I started using it. Also a really good buy, but I just really wish it was not this expensive, but I still recommend and love it so much. Just your basic skincare products and just your basic skincare routine that you do early in the morning would work really well to keep that good looking skin. So nothing really special, just making sure your skin is really nice, nourished, and really hydrated. Before I go ahead with my beautiful decorative makeup, which is going to be foundation, blush, etc., I want to go ahead and prep my face really well. The final product will be a skin filter, which I have been trying for a couple of weeks and I am absolutely in love. I just cannot go anywhere without a skin filter. This one I have is by Beauty Creations. This one is absolutely beautiful. It gives me the most natural looking skin and I just cannot go anywhere without it. This one I have in shade 02 GB and I believe this one is quite of a fair shade and it matches my skin really well. A skin filter works really fun because it's literally transparent. It does not really change the color of your skin. It does add a little bit of a shine, but you do have to make sure that you match it really well because otherwise it's not going to look great. But basically how it works is it adds a really nice glitter specks which makes your skin glow, but it looks like it's naturally glowing, which is going to look absolutely beautiful under foundation or concealer. You really don't need too much of that product. Here I have already added just 2 swipes and you could stretch it to the full face. I usually just put it all over. You could go ahead and just blend it in with your fingers, your sponge. I just rather go with a brush. It just gives me that more airbrush look and it's just a little bit less messy. At this point, you can already tell how glowy my skin looks and it's beautiful. It's gonna look really nice under my foundation. Future Louisa here. I do just want to mention how I am obsessed with the sponsor of today's video, which is Florasis, and I am absolutely obsessed with this brand and I just love their beautiful products. I love their story. Florasis is redefining beauty with unique approach inspired by traditional Chinese medicine. Each product blends with Asian Chinese botanical ingredients, prioritizing both beauty and wellness. Some of these include the peony for moisturizing effect, calendula and white water lily for hydrating powers, glycerin for radiance, raspberry leaf for irritation relief, and finally peach blossom for rejuvenating effects. Looking at the Eastern Bee Sculpting Makeup Palette from the Embroidery Collection, it's stunning masterpiece crafted to sculpt and enhance with the nourishing formulas. And the Flawless Jade Breathable Pressed Powder, it's lightweight, breathable, and infused with jade essence for the flawless, radiant finish. With Florasis, every detail celebrates the art of beauty and wellness. Their product packaging is embroidery and it has a beautiful story behind it. Every product that I have here is going to be giving a very luxury feeling. Some of them have a beautiful luxury, just amazing imprints on them, and I really am so scared to use them. They're going to be your go-to on an everyday basis and they're going to be your go-to for that party which you will be preparing for. Oh, that sounds very beautiful, but I'm just so excited to put them to the test. For my foundation, I'm using this beautiful Florasis cushion foundation, and the tint that I have here is N25. This is Rippling Lotus, and I think it is a pretty light shade, but the texture makes it very easy to work with, which is really nice and buildable with a bronzer right after. So if you are into just getting that best shade, make sure you do so, but this one just works fine. I'm okay with it, and it's getting cold, so my skin and my tan is fading anyway. I'm gently going to tap it in. What I like about this one is that you don't really need a lot of product. You could just easily use a very small amount, and in case you do need more, you could reapply and just make sure that it's covered. But this is a pretty good coverage, and it works really nice on an everyday basis as well. I'm not rushing, I'm just making sure that everything looks nice and even and going all over my face. I am really obsessed with this line, and I've been using this foundation for a little while, and I just love how it applies. It makes my skin look absolutely beautiful, and it does look like it's my second skin, but better. I am obsessed. I just like to remove the foundation before I do any of the makeup because it just makes me look a little bit more put together, and I like to visualize the whole picture a little better. My goal for this makeup look is to look really nice and even. I'm going for more of like the Victoria's Secret style vibes because it is my birthday, and I just try to be a little bit more elegant. If I would say, I do like to be like a little bit less on a going out part. I'm just going to do a very minimal look, but look absolutely chic and elegant. And to do that, I'm going to brighten up my eye area as well, because we do have some under eye areas that are missing a little bit of oomph. And I'll be going ahead with Merit. This is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick in shade Bone, and I absolutely love the Merit concealers. And in general, you could use it for the whole face, and you could use it as concealer. I like how thick it is, which makes it feel like it will be a really good coverage. And let's just blend everything out. Do you see how immediately everything looks a lot more brightened up? We love. I'm tapping it in and making sure that everything gets airbrushed, then just like dragged around. And of course, to go ahead and get that nice blushed out effect for a Victoria's Secret model look, I go ahead with a red blush, and this one I have is by Beauty Creations. This one is from Embroidery Collection, and I am absolutely obsessed. It has that beautiful water-like tint, which is so multitasking. You could either use it as your lip tint, your nose tint, whatever you like to put your blush. I love to put it everywhere, and this just works really well. It blends in like heaven, and I just like it because I feel like I could use it for a very long time, and it is very portable. This shade is also something in between of like a berry one and also red, but it's mostly red, of course, which I like the most. I'm gonna go ahead and put it over to the back of my hand. You see, it looks like a little bit of a gloss, but it still goes in very smoothly. I'll just rub it in and put it on my cheek. This will be a first layer of me adding in blush. I'll go ahead with the Florasis one to set my blush in. We have spoke about this technique before, and I just know it works really well. It will last me a very long time. It doesn't look like it's too much. It could definitely layer. In real life, it just looks so realistic, and I'm just obsessed. That's what we're going for. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Makeup by Mario. This is my current favorite contour, and cream contour especially, and that is the only one that I'm going to be using as of cream product, just because I like the effect and how deep it is, and it has that beautiful tint which sculpts my face really nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my hand, and then just take a brush and smudge it a little so that I could have the fullest control of my makeup. Now I'll do the same motion onto my face, just dabbing it in, making sure that everything is nice and airbrushed. This will just give that nice, really snatched effect and make it look very natural. Do you see this? Do we see the difference? I know it's not blended enough yet, but do you see this difference? We love this side. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side and be right back. Now for my nose contour, I will be using the same one, but I'll just go straight from the bottle because we want our nose to be snatched at all times. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this. And I'll just use my contour brush for my nose from Oki. Now we're finally going to go ahead and set our face. I'm going to go with the pressed powders that I received from the Florasis line. And here I'm going to use the lavender one. I just want to make sure that everything looks nice and seamless, and the lavender one is probably the closest one I have to my current makeup. and maybe a little bit of pink, but this one is just looking super cute. I just want to see the effect. I'm gonna go ahead and put it under my eyes. Love. You could see it has mattified my face, but it still feels nice and even, and also it does not feel like there's any product. It's not feeling really thick and it doesn't look cakey. This is also really with the help of me having a really good prep. This is a very beautiful powder. I just love how it looks. It looks really luxe and it comes in a very cute puff. I love this effect of my face being set. It looks really cute. I am so ready for the blushes that it came with. I have two shades, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is Coral Whisper, and this one is really nice and pinky pink. It is a really cool toned pink, which is perfect on top of this blush. The reason why I want to use this one instead of the other ones, just because this one is going to be really pretty. I feel like it's not going to do too much for my elegant look, and obviously, as I said before, blush tends to fade a lot faster than any other pieces of makeup. Although this is a powder, it does seem like it does have a lot of pigment, which I really like. Do you see how pretty it looks on my cheeks? Gives a nice flush of color, and I just feel like it adds on a lot to the blush that we have added previously. To get that flirty effect, make sure that you have enough blush to make it look really nice and cute. This is what I'm going for. So I'm really focusing more on blush and just making sure that the powder speaks a lot more and it just gets really nice. And layering the powder products and in general just liquid or cream or to powder, I feel like it just adds in a lot of dimension, a little bit of more spice, and I just like to do that with my makeup. So try that out and let me know in the comments if it works out for you. All right, this is what I'm currently working with, and we are ready to contour and snatch a face with powder products from Florasis. Here I have their beautiful line. Of course, their palettes are absolutely gorgeous, and as I showed previously, look how pretty these beautiful palettes are. I would always be scared to use them because I just break a lot of things, and this is just something that is like unrealistically beautiful. Just coming from the packaging, the embroidery, and the inside, I am speechless. This is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for sending these. These are beautiful, and I cannot wait to show you how well they work, because yes, I have tried this one and it's absolutely good. I'll just add it on the areas where my cream products went. I like to do that with a fluffy brush so that everything looks nice and airbrushed and doesn't have any harsh lines, making sure that nice blend is happening rather than just having those harsh sculpted lines. We don't want that. It needs to be really nice and soft and look really nice and elegant and chic. This is what I'm going for the most part. And fluffy brushes are just help to do that really well. To add in a little bit more flush of color on my cheeks, I'll go ahead and use this one. I completely forgot about this one. I just know it's absolutely pretty, and it does match the Bratz one that I have used as my cream product. And oh my god, look how beautiful this one is. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. I am in love. All right, we are done with the powder products on my cheeks and cheekbones. We're gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of eye makeup. We're giving that old money look right now, and I'm obsessed. So yeah, we'll generally just do a little bit of pop of color to make sure that our eyes are looking really nice and they just get a lot of attention. So yeah, a very flirty makeup gets a really flirty eye look. Speaking of those palettes, they're absolutely beautiful. The Florasis palettes are to die for. I have never seen anything like this before, and this one, the palette that I'm going to be showing you right now, is the one that complements my eye color so much. Can you guess which one it is out of the three that I have? Yeah, it's going to be this one, and I know I'm going to use and abuse this palette. This one in particular is called the Burgundy Sunset 04. Look how gorgeous. I have no words on how beautiful the gorgeousness it is. I'm really scared to use it, but I just know it will look absolutely amazing on my eyes. And for starters, I'm going to go ahead with base shades that are simple. So I'm going to go with those beige tones here and here. Just know they will look really good. I'm doing a really nice and flirty look. We're not doing anything hard. All right, we're going to start with this shade here. This is more of like that pinky side. It has no shimmer, it's matte. And I'll focus it on the outer corner. Still cannot believe it's my birthday. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. This is just a really hard year for me, and I have had accomplished and lost so many good things, and it's just been too much. So I couldn't even comprehend that I'm having my birthday, and it doesn't feel too special, but it does feel special because I am uploading a video for you all and filming this. I am so happy, and I get to show you what I did for my makeup. All right, something is already happening. We love. I'm gonna go ahead and put that same shade right under here. Always have a fluffy brush next to you to make sure that everything gets really nice and blended out. All right, now I'm gonna take this shade right here with a fluffy brush and put it on the center of my eyelid. Just a little bit, but focusing more on the outer corner. Really impressed with these shades here. They blend in really smoothly and nicely. It gives a really nice velvety effect. I'm in love so far. Now I'll be taking the glitter shade here with my glitter brush. Actually, let me go ahead and add it with my finger. Yeah, so pretty. Look how beautiful this is. I am so in love. It's super festive. That's the thing, your eye makeup will keep the look festive. You just have to make sure that everything else looks put together and nothing is catching too much attention. I'm gonna do the same glitter on to my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a teeny tiny brush and I'll go ahead and add in this shade here. I just want to add it like right in between on my waterline to give a pop on to my eye a little more. Same thing on the center on the top line, top lash line. Do you see this effect? It's super pretty. All right, now I have grabbed the other palette, and this one is 03 Soaring Sunlight. Look how gorgeous it is as well. I am absolutely in love with all of these shades. But here I'm just going to use this one and this one to put in my inner corners and to brighten up the area. I'm going to go ahead and start with the golden one, and I'll put it right on top of my upper eyelid. This one is just a little bit more brighter than the one I have used before. This will brighten up the eye look. And now I'll do the foremost inner corner here with the silver color, just to brighten it even more. I am in love with this eye look. We're just going to blend everything out, take out some flyaways with a bigger brush. Guys, we are almost done. For my highlight today, I want to go a little bit more flirty. So I want to add this lavender by Florasis. This is an absolutely pretty shade. Look, it's so pretty. I want to go ahead and add it. I'll be using my hourglass brush. Oh, that's such a pretty glow. This is a really nice and pearlescent glow, which gives that really natural effect. Love. Making sure that you add it onto your nose as well. Perfect. The highlight is done. Now I want to go in with my mascara, so I'll go ahead and curl my lashes and we'll go with my hourglass mascara here. All right, let's do the lashes. Just brushing out my eyebrows with a brush. Let me do a close-up on the eye. Just look how pretty this is. I love how every color just works really nice together. It gives that nice and chic look and absolutely pops my eyes. So if you have light colored eyes, I do suggest to try out red or brown tones. This will give your eyes a really unique look. I'm really obsessed. As you can see, you really don't need to do too much to make your look really put together and very festive. I do want to mention that I have already finished using all of my blush products and my eyeshadow products. This means that I have finished using Florasis for this video. You guys, I absolutely fell in love with Florasis and their story. They're absolutely amazing. I will be trying them a whole ton, a lot. I am absolutely in love with their palettes. They're absolutely beautiful and I cannot keep my eyes off of them. I will be trying them a lot in the other videos because all of their products are very practical but also really out there and they're stunning. I do suggest for you to check them out in the description and check all of these links. I am absolutely in love with them. I do recommend for you to try. Moving on, we are ready for our lips, and for my lips, you know that I just try to be very nice and simple. I really don't like glossy things, so for today we are doing a really nice nude lip. I feel like it will be working really well with the eye makeup look and face makeup look that we have provided. But I still do want to add a little bit of sheen over to my lips, so I'll go ahead and add in a balm. And for today, I have this beautiful balm from YSL. They sent this to me and I was literally crying and screaming when I received this because what? YSL is sending me products? I feel special. I used it obviously, but look how pretty this balm is. Love the shade so much. It works really pretty and I just feel like it will work really nicely with a lot of looks. I'll be adding a lip color which is Nude Truffle. This is my go-to and we already know that. Outline my lips. We don't want to overline too much, but it is more forgivable if you do overline if you wear balms and glosses rather than matte lipsticks. Just looks a little bit less tacky. Okay, now we are ready for the balm and I'll be using this beautiful shade. I have used it before and I just really need to tell you how this one is. It's really like, it's not sticky as much as I thought it would be, but it is a little bit more on the stickier side, but it does work as a balm, so it nourishes the lips. I am a sucker for these shades. They're absolutely gorgeous and I just think they look beautiful on anyone. Alright you guys, our video has come to the end. We are done with our makeup look. Today I have created this gorgeous look that is a little bit on a flirtier side because this is how I feel for my birthday. And I'm just super excited for you to let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And I just want to thank the sponsor of this video again, Florasis. Thank you for being so kind and I really love your products. All that said, I just want to be really thankful. I have wrote it in my community tab that I'm super grateful to have you all. I have grown so much over this past year and the past 6 months consistently being on YouTube, and I just love it here so much. I love the community that I have here and I am so grateful that I have to have you guys, and I am in love with sharing all of the things that I do here, so I'm super excited to learn and grow with you. So I encourage you to like, subscribe and turn your notifications on to support my channel and be here as we grow. I will be seeing you on the next one. Right now I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy my birthday. Have a good one. Bye.